Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello dear students. Today we are going to study a new genre from our Journey's New Frontiers book. So please get your book and open page 248. Read this part and tell me what is the genre of our text today. Yes, it's narrative non-fiction. Narrative means a story, and non-fiction means that we have real events, real information about a topic. So, in our text, the author presents some real information and facts about someone or something, but in a form of a story to make it more interesting. This means that any narrative non-fiction text tells us real information about a topic throughout a story. And if you need to know more about the author, Bruce Williams, read this part. Now, let's move to page 249. Look at the title and the picture. The title is Coco, a very special gorilla. So, can you infer or predict what are we going to read about? Yes, we will read about Coco and how it's a special gorilla. Now, look at this picture. Is it a photo or an illustration? Yes, it's a photo of a gorilla. So, this is Coco, but Coco looks like any other gorilla. Why do you think the author said that she is very special? Maybe she was granted special abilities that no other gorillas had. We will check that while reading. What about the essential question? How can animal behavior be like human behavior? Do you remember in the first term when we studied ants? It was so clear that animals' behavior is similar in many ways to human behavior. Now let's move to page 250. Before you read, guess, what are we going to read about on this page? Excellent. We will read about Coco as a baby, her habitat and home. But how do you know? Super. From this photo, this caption, and this map. So, text and graphic features are so important as the photo helps us to visualize Coco and know how does it look like. And the map shows us the habitat or the natural environment of Coco. Now it's your turn. Pause the video, read this part, and be ready for the questions. Hello again. Question number 1. When was Coco born and where? Yes, she was born on July 4th, 1971. Where? At the San Francisco Zoo. Okay, question number 2. What was her real name? Great, Hanabi Cole. But her nickname was Coco. Okay, let's move to page 251. First, look at the photos, read the captions, and guess, what is Coco doing? Yes, excellent. She was using sign language, as if she was a dumb person who can't talk, so he used the sign language. But do you think all animals can do this? Of course no. So, this is the first reason why Coco was very special. Now, pause the video again, read this part, and be ready for the questions. Question number 1. Why did Coco have to leave her mom? Yes, as she became ill. Where did they take her? She went to an enclosure to treat her. What did the researcher do when she got well? He taught her how to communicate with others. But could Coco speak to communicate? No, but he taught her the sign language. What are the first words that she learned? Yes, she learned food, drink, and more. Well, let's move to page 252. Read this part and be ready for the questions. Well, what happened when Coco was 8 years old? Great, she moved away from the zoo to live in a new home with the people who were working with her. Was she happy or sad about this? She was so happy as she had a good life in her new home. She was so happy as she had a good life in her new home. Well, Can you tell me how was Coco's behavior here similar to human behavior? Yes, she enjoyed watching television and movies and looking at books. She enjoyed playing with dolls and drawing too, like all human children. But although she did all these things, she wanted something more in her life. Guess what did she want more? Okay, now pause the video again. Look at page 253 and try to know, what did Coco want? Yes, she wanted a kitten. She asked her caregivers for a kitten. Okay, did they accept? Yes, they gave her a stuffed toy kitten. But was she happy about that? No, because this didn't satisfy her. She wanted a real kitten. Did they agree to give her a real kitten? Yes, they agreed, and they introduced her to 3 kittens that needed homes. And she decided to choose a gray one with no tail. And she named him Owl Bowl because it looked like a little ball. This is enough for today. Try to read the rest of the text. Tomorrow, inshallah, we will complete this interesting lesson about Coco. See you then. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.